Charles Carter, Deidre Finley, and Josh Davis. They'll be coming in for interviews on that November the 21st. And then from there, we will meet on December the 1st to talk about the strengths and weaknesses of each one, and then possibly come up with 2 finalists from that information.
What's the importance of finding a good fit for a director of schools?
Well, it's obvious we want someone who's a good leader. We want someone who has some background in budget and someone who can work with our local government body and move forward with that. We want someone who has experience in various levels of teaching and administration in the school system, whether it's here or some other school system.
Now, we did hear a parent come up and speak and voice her concerns about the school bus system. What would be, your response, and what did you hear from her tonight?
Well, we do have contracted bus services, and the contractors are required to do background checks on the individuals, and background checks have been completed, and it's unfortunate that 2 weeks later there was an issue with this particular one, and we all have the same interest in mind, and that's to keep our kids safe on the buses and safe in the schools. So we will talk with her and see if there's any other changes that we can make, but we do work with each contractor, the owners and directors of that. We have a person employed with us who works with them, so we'll be trying to make sure that none of these fall through the cracks in the future. But it's one of those. Her background check was done, and her drug test was done just 2 weeks ago, and everything seemed to be clear.
So they came back clean, I guess.
At that particular time, yes, and of course we still don't have the blood test from this incident that happened last week. Those will be coming in the near future, and we have to go ahead and follow through with the guidelines that were established there on the bus that afternoon.
Is this going to impact your working relationship with that company?
Hopefully not. There's always issues that you have anytime you're contracting with for whatever service, but hopefully it's not going to impact going forward in the future.
Let me check my list. If y'all have any questions, you can chime in. I guess talk a little bit more about, your school bus policy in general here in Sullivan County Schools, and, you have multiple contractors, I guess.
We do. I think we have 3 contractors that we bid these contracts out on a multi-year basis, and we just got through going through a bid process, and we have a contract with at least 3 different ones.
Do you know how long you've been working with the CNS one?
I cannot speak to that, but many years, but I don't know the length of time.
Trying to think. I guess just what would you say to concerned parents right now?
We're going to do everything we can to keep the students safe. It's obvious we did that on today. We notified them as soon as we found out there had been an issue. We didn't know exactly what the issue was, but our director of schools contacted parents through emails and other ways to make sure that they knew about it and to make them aware of it. But again, we didn't have all the details until just recently.
I'm curious, when you say it seems to have come back clear, were you all provided with like paper copy, like, hey, have you seen the proof, I guess?
Yes, I have seen the proof.
Gotcha. Trying to think, do you know how many bus riders were on the bus that she drove?
I have no clue.
Okay, gotcha. Anything else you want to add? Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it.